Hi everyone, Sean Waldman with SecureCyber, and this is your weekly cyber update. I think it's always been a myth that Macs were immune to any type of malware attack, and the article that we're going to go over today, I think, is a perfect example of how I think Macs are becoming a bigger target over time. There's a new InfoStealer malware that's out there called Seamus, and it's targeting Mac devices in a click fix, and I'll explain that in a minute, attack that impersonates and troubleshoots guides and fixes. The new malware, which is a variant of the Atomic Mac OS stealer Amos, was developed by the cyber criminal group Cookie Spider, and it's used to steal data and credentials stored in web browsers, keychain items, Apple Notes, and cryptocurrency wallets. So this has been going on for a while. The click fix attacks, you're being lured into basically fake GitHubs through malvertising. And that can be in the form of an example of malvertising is maybe you do a Google search and you get the sponsored ads. If you click on those can be fake ads that take you to sites that look like the site that it's promoting, but it's not. And then from there, what happens in this particular case with the Mac is you're basically taken to like a terminal prompt, and then the threat actor walks you through running some scripts that launches the malware on the machine itself. So, moral of the story is that Macs are susceptible to malware. Two, make sure that your EDR deployment covers Macs for sure. And make sure, in order to just provide an extra layer of defense between you and the attacker, make sure that your firewall is doing, hopefully it's a next generation firewall, and it's doing like DNS filtering and those types of things, just to make sure that you're not relying too much on your endpoint with EDR, and that you're able to get some extra checks involving clicking on links and checking the domains to see if they're good, that type of thing. There have been a lot of complaints about the latest Microsoft updates from August causing streaming issues. Microsoft confirmed that the August 2025 security updates that were released are causing severe lag and stuttering, mainly in the NDI streaming software on some Windows 10 and 11 machines. Don't forget Windows 10 goes end of life in October. Severe stuttering, lagging, choppy audio video might occur when using the Network Device Interface, or NDI, for streaming or transferring audio video feeds between PCs after installing the August 2025 update. Apparently, when I was reading this article, a lot of it had to do with OBS, the open broadcast software, being impacted by this. So if you're using OBS on a Windows machine, you may have encountered this. Moral of the story here is check your patches, make sure that you've got a way to test them before deploying them so that you don't run into a situation that you can't get out of. DaVita, which is the kidney care company, says a ransomware gang stole nearly 2.7 million people's information. The kidney dialysis firm DaVita confirmed that a ransomware gang that breached its network stole the personal data and health information of those nearly 2.7 million individuals. In April, the healthcare provider revealed in a filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission that its operations were disrupted after attackers partially encrypted its network over the weekend. So if you are part of this organization, or maybe you use their services, you should probably look for a letter in the mail sometime soon indicating whether you were part of this or not. That's all we have for this week. I'll actually be out next week, and we'll be filming an episode ahead of time. So I will see you in a couple weeks. I'm off to Japan for a cybersecurity conference, which I hope to report back on when I return. So until then, like and subscribe the video and share it with your friends. And hey, let's be careful out there.